you've got a CEO sitting in the office with you called Al, is a doll who represents kind of the worst of CEO cliches in a way, the worst of humanity in many ways. Are you
I
looking
have
for him
him
now?
here. Yeah, I got him
Trying
here.
to bring him up. Can you grab him?
Ah, there he is.
Now, we're fascinated at Power of Us with sort of cultural development. Now, Al represents an old school type of CEO, but we're seeing the rise of people like yourself who are focused on humanity, vulnerability, uh, compassion in a way that perhaps they weren't before. Do you think this is a passing phase, or do you think Al's had his day and he's truly gone?
Um, I believe for 20 some years that it's our job as leaders to create a place where people go to work every day. They make a contribution to something bigger than themselves. They learn something new. They're protected and set free by a compelling set of values, and they go home happy. So we've believed this for over 20 years, and that's the servant leadership that we have been exercising through the whole leadership of the company. I've been very critical of the owls for many years. And I'm hoping, if I had one main hope out of COVID, is that the hard-headed owls would get the message. We need to continue to be patient. This is not over yet. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. The world is going to continue to change, but the world is a great place, and we have the opportunity to change people's words. So, have clear boundaries, be present, be mindful, be real. Make sure your empathy eats your ego, not letting your ego eat your empathy. When COVID happened, it was like a light switch. Turn it off. Coming back, it's like a dimmer switch. We have to turn it up a little bit and turn it down a little bit, turn it up a little bit, because if we turned on the bright light again, it would startle people because they've been through this personal hero's journey that we're unsure of. The person I said, see you Monday morning to in March a year ago is not the same person I saw at the front door the other day when I was handing out Krispy Kreme donuts for the people who had decided to come back in and I was welcoming them to the TP. So you have to take the time to ask some really simple questions. How are you? How's life? Have you been okay? What's new with you? What have you learned? How can we support each other better?